In a world of gatekeeping, it's never quite fair.
So it's skate and scooter, the punks who care.
Not that good at games, but who the hell cares?
Now on with the show, we're glad you're here.
This is Geek Punk.
Geek Punk.
Hello, welcome back. We're playing a game called Eggggg.
Eggggg. To puke or not to puke?
It's literally
that is the question.
E-G-G-G-G-G-G-G.
Now, just to give you a bit of background, I do everything that I can to not puke when I'm feeling like puking. So, to puke or not to puke, always not puke for me. I'm not good at... Oh man, this level of illustration, my friend... You ever heard of an artist called Skai?
No.
My friend Jake, originally from Canberra, moved to Melbourne years ago, but he had a real sort of bass style back then. He was this sort of grubby, kind of scary. I'll show you some shit later. What are we watching? Oh, okay. Oh my god, is your puke like launching you?
Yeah, that's my power. I puke to this, like, just power. So I'm running automatically.
Yeah. This is just cute puking though.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's like you've almost, like, you have to jump at the right time. Now you gotta press the left one.
Okay. And that's
you change directions with your puke. Oh my god, bro. This is bananas. How'd you hear about this?
I just saw it on the store. I saw like a little cute looking kid vomiting, and I was like,
see if you can get back up there. Oh,
I'm like, I think this might be one of those visual ones.
Hey, you got an egg.
Got an egg.
Oh, the game's called Egg. You got to get 3 eggs. So far,
we fell in an egg, and we started throwing up. So it must have been like we've got like a bad egg,
poisoning.
a bad egg, but it's given us magical powers. I mean, I guess anything.
Get that little kernel.
Anything is a magical power if you like put it in the right context.
Get the gallstones.
What you want that? You want me to get this one?
Don't you have to?
Well, I don't think it's just a point. I mean, but if I'm gonna be
see the slide?
if I'm gonna be adamant, I guess.
I can't believe, like, there's so much puke. You should have to, like, refill to then bath.
I think you do.
Is it hard to control?
It is a little bit. That's why I'm not getting out there. Well, because all I can do is like launch myself in a direction. So if I don't do anything, nothing happens. If I press the right one, I immediately start running in that direction.
Yeah, but you need to hold
onto it. I throw up to launch myself.
Right. I've got a tip. Imagine that you are like it's a jetpack and there's a slow start, so you've almost got to like get it going from before, like you know those dudes, like they strap the fucking water propulsion things to themselves and then it launches them up in the water. Think of the puke as your jet.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I've been. Oh, what's this?
Oh, you got a slimy boy.
It's a bouncy boy.
Oh, cool. He looks like a jellyfish.
I like how I just like fell out of a window into an egg and started throwing up.
That egg, son.
And then now I'm just like happily
3 eggs in.
Happily, I don't know, how is this world?
Just spewing about the place. What are all these little
I think it means the
semi-inflated balloons?
Yeah.
What a lackluster finish line, that's so good. It's like the party you thought you were showing up to versus the party you showed up to.
Hey, Liffy's online.
Run, Gilbert, run. What's up, Lift?
Oh, his name's Gilbert.
Hey, Gilbert.
I think there's little stars.
Gilbert.
They're like little stupid
Press
faces.
and hold to slowly slide down a wall.
Okay. Abstract parkour.
Oh, cool.
You were talking about parkour before.
Parkour! So funny.
You need to pick all 3 golden eggs if you don't want. I read it.
Alright, go do this.
It sounds.
Yeah, it's so like.
Oh wait, I knew it. It's like a sponge.
Oh, the sponge is hating it. Are you gonna
have you made it bigger? Yeah.
Try to get on top.
Oh, that wall jump.
Puke jump. Blech, blech, blech. Shout out, Steve Dozza. We used to do it's funny as puke sound where you go like, you run your finger along your lips as you make a puke. So it's like
as you puke.
No, like just to emulate the sound of puking. It's so real when you're feeling queasy too. Oh, so you stand on it, you puke on it,
but
it gets bigger.
You can't just stop. You can't stop though.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So
yeah,
like,
you just gotta get your balance on.
I gotta go. I gotta.
Wait, can you puke
jump
yourself up
over
to it
him
now?
I gotta like jump over him while puking.
Yep, you did this. You did it, fam.
I got the egg.
Get that egg. You did it, man. Yes.
Bro, I got that egg.
You got that egg.
So hard.
I got that egg money. Slippy Jelly Boy.
I like how
This is
just
so
obliviously
cute.
happy he is. It's got that the other block I was puking on was like sticking its tongue out and like licking it up.
I'm like, all right, I'm helping.
Yeah. Let's see if this one
that
does it
block
too.
up
Is he
there
gonna do
too.
it?
No, it's just here to get puked on.
He's just
It
looking
looks
shocked.
weird when it has a face. It's
Yeah,
like,
it
it's
just doesn't
fun.
look. Yeah, it doesn't look like he's consented to being.
He's not actually enjoying any of this.
No, yeah.
This guy. Is he a sponge too?
He's a sponge. Yeah.
Oh, they don't like getting inflated, do they? The less sponge.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. It's so pretty, man. It's such a pretty game. Oh, bird's nest up above. Tell me a story.
Tell me a birdie story. I did something that I mentioned. Right?
Oh,
it's like a little
Super
warp
Mario
pipe.
styles. See if you can fill it up. Wait, how do you get out of here? You just get them all and then you're out.
Maybe. Yep.
Seemingly. These little like fin details like off the squares.
Yeah.
Oh, look, those eyes look. Its mouth sewn shut. This is fun.
Jesus. Yeah, some of this is. I mean, I do love that.
I'll never
style.
tell. What was that fucking movie?
I don't know.
Oh man, I'm gonna look it up. Not that it matters, but it was a thing. I remember seeing the trailer for it. Maybe it was like a VHS thing. Like it was big. You know when you're a kid and you always rent like the same movie over and over? Because
Yeah.
like that was like your like the way you controlled what you were doing.
Absolutely, yeah.
There was a trailer for one. I guess it was maybe Mighty Ducks 2 or something, but the trailer from the video store had like a horror movie. Like, you know, they had a series of trailers before the movie.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, one of them was this horror movie, and that was this little girl going, I'll never tell. And it was so fucking, it just stuck with me, obviously. I'm fucking 33.
I kind of miss. You know what's weird? When we had VHS tapes in like Blockbuster and you'd rent a movie,
Yeah, sure.
I kind of liked those trailers that
Oh,
happened
yeah.
beforehand. But as soon as they start like, you know when they put them on like DVDs, and you would like load a DVD and would play ads before it got to the menu.
Hey, bro,
that just felt like fuck you.
Yeah. Oh, cool. This is hard to control. I understand entirely what I've been watching now.
Yeah,
You gotta puke your way.
yeah. You
How do you
like
puke your way out of here?
you gotta jump. So you gotta keep
Fuck.
going. Yeah,
This
it's
is
not just the
difficult.
direction. It's a little bit like Ollie Ollie again, where it's
Yeah,
like
so how do I get up there?
you gotta jump the whole way. So go over the top
Stuff
there, and you gotta get it the right. Yeah, because you can go really far if you go the right direction. Then just double jump. Double speed
That was
jump.
just one big spew. Oh, you just gotta time your spews. Blech. Nice one.
And you wall jump the same way.
Blech. Okay, cool. Just once you get there, slippity slide.
Slip and slide and puke at a pew. I
hell yeah.
I used to be one of those people that were like, oh yeah, I don't throw up. I don't spew. That's not a thing I do. Like, and then I broke myself.
Did ya?
And then that kind of like popped the seal for me. I
Oh,
feel
like
like.
as in like you're like, oh whoa, so it's a bit of pain for a lot of gain.
Well, no, you know, like
Oh, it sucked me out of it before I got
that's
all
weird. You know, like
gallstones.
Seinfeld, where it's
Yeah.
like, oh, I haven't puked in this many years.
Vomit free since 93.
Yeah, vomit free since 93, exactly that. I was
think it's 93.
it sounds good enough.
Oh no!
You died, bro.
I didn't know you could.
Well, yeah, I was like that until I got so fucking drunk as a teenager, where you know those things where you go out and you drink whatever alcohol you have,
yeah,
essentially.
Right.
And
vodka mudslides.
I had, I was like with a friend, and like something had happened in like life. I'm like, I need to get drunk like right now.
One of those
early
times.
days, one of those times. And he's like, all right, well, all I've got is this bottle of triple sec, and it's like really cheap vodka. But you know, I've got these jelly packets.
Dude, I'm
like,
fucking
let's just
loving
make
this.
like vodka jelly, but like a big thing of it. Like, all right, cool, yeah, just like a giant like alcoholic lolly essentially with what we're making. It's like cool. So we got all these like jelly packets, put it in like a bowl, mixed it all up, got like the alcohol, poured it into it. It was way too much fucking alcohol, and we didn't mix it correctly, and although the crystals didn't dissolve properly, and we didn't have like a proper bowl or like, cup or anything to put it in, so we just put it in like these old Maccas, like just, you know, paper
This is
cups
gross.
that we got from it, and we put. But like,
fuck.
it was one of those things. I'm like, no, I need to get drunk. I need to be inebriated right now. So
I did it.
you know, which isn't a good way of thinking. You shouldn't be doing that with stuff anyway. But you know, I was not a teenager or whatever.
Yeah, but you'll remember that forever.
That's what you do. Well, this is why. No, I'm telling you about why. I'm telling you. Don't get
Okay,
to why.
okay,
I'm going to get to why I remember it forever.
All right, I'll play the next bit.
Yeah, absolutely. Because we go down to the park, as you do. That was the equivalent of going to a bar with our Macca's,
Fully
large
hit the park
Macca's
style.
drink cups filled with jelly alcohol. But we didn't realize that in the fridge, because it was so tall, we couldn't tell it hadn't set down the bottom.
Yeah.
And because we didn't mix it correctly, it meant the very, very bottom was like really hard, like hard snot. And then and then some was like really liquidy, and like some was like so hard of it that it was like you couldn't really bite down. It was more like a rubber in between it, and some was snotty, and then some was like fine. But my friend, who's like alcohol was like upset with me for not drinking it, because he's like, no, he's like, you've got to drink it, because it's like, that was my alcohol, you gotta have it, mate. So I felt like a bit pressured. We're young, we don't know the rules at this point. It was like a rare currency. It was a rare currency. Absolutely, I'm not.
Yeah, I guess so, man. But I guess
at the time, I felt I made me my own pressure. Either way, let me go.
Yeah, no, go.
So then I got so fucking drunk on this gross, pukey, spewy, fucking
shit
concoction. You gotta do it. You can't touch another one. You gotta do it in the correct way. So you gotta go up there and go down.
Oh my god, that's so smart.
And so I got home and I'm like, I feel sick, and I threw up in the no, you get the egg. What are you doing?
My schools, I get the egg.
And then threw up so like one of the most horrific spews I've done in my life at home when I got home, and it was like just a shameful spew, and like that harder stuff that was in it came out. Still like hard and gross feeling. The texture was gross coming in, texture was gross coming out, and that broke. And ever since
how old
then,
did you say you were when this went down?
Not of legal age.
Oh,
but,
really?
It wasn't. It was under 18. But
I only have fucking death. No,
you'll fill it up. Fill up with puke, bro.
Yeah, sick. I only got kind of drunk. I got drunk one time underage. And the rest was like, my first spew is the only time I vomited from alcohol.
That's messed up.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm trying!
Wait, so you just said the first time...
I've only puked once from drinking.
Okay, wow.
And that's kind of just because I put rules in place after the feeling that I felt. I puked really bad while drinking mouthfuls of like warm Jägermeister. It was fucking rank. At this dude's, at a friend of ours' 18th birthday, we were like the only 20-year-olds who were like the older people, and Jaeger was new. This was 1, 2.
You gotta do that. You gotta do this one.
Yeah, ready? Watch me go. Watch me whip. Now watch me nay. Up too early.
Watch me puke. And watch me eat.
1, 2, 3. False.
Oh no.
Okay, I thought I was better at this.
You gotta then jump over the top.
Oh, you mother liquor. Yep.
You gotta pop, jump over the top, come down from the left, and then redo it the opposite way.
Okay. And then go 4, 5. What an interesting game, man. Oh, I can't get the 6.
There you go. There's little legs in that thing. Like, that's like a person suffering in there, and you're like, no, this is an obstacle.
You gotta carry this, and you gotta hold it to like
get that
drag
egg,
down
get that egg behind it too. See how it goes?
It won't let me.
There you go. Secret puke. Secret puke ledge. Oh wow.
That was sick. Anyway, warm mouthfuls of Jägermeister. I went inside, I sat down for I was seated while taking shots, thinking yeah, man, this is fine. I've never fucking had this before, but I don't give a fuck what anyone says. And I probably drank 6 VBs that night, 6 stubbies, and then had, I don't know, 6, 7 mouthfuls of this Jaeger. It was fucking disgusting. Firstly. Secondly, I was so sick, I fell asleep in the car as soon as we left. I woke up in the Hungry Jack's drive-thru. It was awful. Woke up back in the driveway of the house I was staying at. When we went to the house, I was sleeping in a bed with my girlfriend at the time. And she had to ferry me mugs of water because it was one of those friends' houses where they don't have crockery. And I'm gonna get the egg again. Fuck. And I remember sitting up for most of the night, riding the rim of puking, and being no, I'm not gonna do it. Literally, the next day, 11 a.m., my body was nah. I looked at myself in the mirror, washed my face, and I couldn't hold it. I just, power chucked. I wrote a fucking blog post about it on MySpace, I remember. My eyes fucking hurt, my whole body hurt, everything. I remember heaving to the point where it was...
I need to interrupt you here because you're fucking killing me.
I'm trying to
get on its head and wait there.
I got there.
There you go.
No, I knew what I was getting. I know what I was getting to, but I was just not being able to fucking my way up there. I'm gonna hang out with Homeboy all the way up. I will get it. This is going to be hard for you over time, man. I'm really hard to watch playing games. I'm having a lot of... Oh!
You can still jump up.
Death for me. Alright. I'm going to finish this bit. I'm going to focus up. Anyway, basically, I picked once from booze, and that was it.
Yeah, I mean, booze...
Everyone will call me a pussy for the rest of my life for not getting wasted, and I was like, whatever, Trevor, I don't want to feel that feeling.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Because that feeling blew.
Yeah, no, I remember the feeling when I was actually... Fuck! Why? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Bro, you know how hard this is to control. The left, right, you're only toggling.
It feels like you're going out of your way, like you're doing excessively.
I'm trying to figure out a way to tap and stay central, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, don't bother doing that. Just start jumping on stuff. So just go the directions you're supposed to, and then waste your time with them.
What a tactic.
Yeah.
All right, I'm holding on.
Keep moving. Oh! See, you're going out of your way.
Bro, but I was holding and I slipped down and then it kept pulling me.
Yeah, you do it to yourself.
Right, that's how they get you.
Yeah, I remember the time when I slipped out from that real high school way of thinking about just getting wasted kind of thing to I think I've done an adult right now and brought more self-control. I remember just going to work when I was working in this office and the mornings just got so much worse. And I was like, man, I have to stay here all day.
Yeah.
And you feel like this. And I can't not feel like this. I can't not I can't leave. Because
fully.
I'm at work. I've done this to myself.
Hi-yo! Thank you for sticking with me through that, man. Oh my god.
And it was a real conscious effort for me to be like, I'm not doing that. I'm not drinking the day before I've got to go to work or be somewhere or be accountable like that.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that because it's costing me too much.
Yeah.
For that. I'm like, it's just too gross. It's done.
Yeah, there's moments of realization like that. Whereas I worked in nightclubs from an early age, so I had I remember on Mondays, public bar used to be $4.50 jugs of beer, and my boss used to drop me off there on the way home. So it was a bit different, but I think it was more of an introspective. I feel like shit. I don't want to feel like shit.
It's different working in drinking sort of things and clubs and stuff where that's a thing, because you usually do that when you kind of do that as a knock-offy thing, and then you can sleep the whole day and you'll be open later on the thing. I'm talking about going out and drinking outside of after work kind of thing, those few hours, to the point where you get blasted and then try and continue living like a functional human being the next day. It's not gonna happen. It's just alcohol is just too destructive on the human body. Too
true. I'm pretty lucky I didn't go through that. Personally.
Well, we're gonna call it for Egg here for this episode. Thank you for watching. Sorry for the rants. There'll be more.
I'm not sorry. This is fun.